Good afternoon to one and all. Thank you for participating in all the events. It was an honor in participating and responding with you all. We hope you enjoyed the event just we as all did. Please accept our apologies for any inconveniences caused during the event which are not in our hands due to any technical glitches. Let us now welcome the ma'am who doesn't need any introduction and known among all of us for her wisdom and her knowledge, our respected HOD Kanya ma'am to deliver a welcome address.
Thank you, Razul. It's my pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of our university and on behalf of our department to the one-day National Virtual Technical Symposium, Sparkle. It's another day, another change to Sparkle. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this symposium, Sparkle on the Team New Normalcy. Our institution is a 30-year-old institution. Now it's flourished with 15 faculty and varieties of departments to cater the education in various arena, in latest trends and emerging fields under the great leadership of our founder chancellor, Dr. A.C. Shanmugam sir, and our president, Engineer A.C. Sarun Kumar sir. Our university holds a special graded autonomous status by UGC and also an ISO certified institution accredited with NAC A+ grade, National Board of Accreditation NBA, ABET, Accreditation Board of Engineering Technology, and NABH. We thank the founder chancellor, president for giving us an opportunity to organize these kind of events and also for inspiring us to host it successfully. I'm happy to welcome our additional dean, Dr. Rajavarman sir, who always a part of us and always inspire us to do various activity and complete it successfully. Welcome you, sir. I'm happy to welcome our chief guest of the day, Aditya Ganapati, who is alumni of our department. Still I remember the little boy who runs around the Anna block and MP block, VOC block, here and there actively to do all the activities and taking part in all the activities. Even he involved in energy audit along with the EEE department in energy audit. He published a paper doing his second year or third year. I still remember that. So by that he did his interdisciplinary work also. He's a much active person in his class and in the department. The attitude what he got, involving himself in all the activities, academics, curricular, extracurricular, that groomed him into this level. After the graduation from our university, he completed his master's from the Carnegie Mellon University. Now he is a data scientist. And we are always proud about our alumni. I'm happy to welcome you, Aditya, to this validity function of our department symposium. When you are a student, you are also a coordinator of the symposium. Just still remember that. Sparkle is a national level technical symposium, which is for the student, done by the student, with the guidance of the faculty coordinators. For the past 15 days, the student coordinators and faculty coordinators put their maximum effort to make this event a grand success. For this event, we received a great response from all over the country. We had 3 technical events and 4 non-technical events from the morning to the evening. All the events completed at the time of 3 o'clock today. We got a good number of participation, and the participants actively participated all the events. The results also concluded. We appreciate and congratulate all the participants who taken a step forward to attend this event. I like to thank the staff coordinator, Mrs. Sri Tamilchelvi, and Shobana for their effort to make this event a grand success. The department, I like to thank the students and faculty members and teaching and non-teaching staff members of the department uh, to be a pillar of support and to conduct these kind of events in a successful way. I thank you all for your patience stay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for encouraging us. When you catch a glimpse of your potential, that when passion is born. I would like to present a video on a glimpse of our symposium. It was a nice view. Next, I would like to call Miss Charumati to read the report on the symposium.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Once again, I welcome you all. Hope you are all doing good and safe. As we come to the end of the Symposium Sparkle'21, I feel very proud to have traveled in this journey. I am Charumati, student coordinator from second year BTech IT. This event was a great opportunity to honor and develop technology among the student community who are the engineers of tomorrow. It was a great opportunity for students to showcase their talents and to bring up the knowledge. Sparkle'21 was coordinated by staff coordinators Mrs. C. Tamal Selvi ma'am and Mrs. S. Shobna ma'am. The planning, designing, promotion, and the execution was done with the support of second, third, and final year students. The inaugural session started today at 10 a.m. with a welcome address given by our HOD, Dr. N. Kanya ma'am. Our department association president, Mr. Junaid, shared the overview about the Sparkle 21. It was a great privilege that we had our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi ma'am, and our Joint Registrar, Dr. V. Cyril Raj sir, with us to give the felicitation address. Mr. Sri Sankara Swaminathan, JV Software Development Manager, Amazon India Development Center, inaugurated this event. After the inauguration, 3 technical events and 4 non-technical events were conducted successfully as parallel sessions. We had large number of participants from other colleges, including St. Joseph Institute of Technology, Manariaman Institute of Technology, Knowledge Institute of Technology, Welltech R&D Institute of Technology. Under the technical events, we had Webify conducted by Mrs. C. Tamal Selvi ma'am and judged by Dr. Radharam Morgan sir. The student coordinators were Divyasri from third year and Tarni from second year. There were more than 30 participants presented their creative work. The winner of this event was Sharmila G from ACS Medical College and Hospital. Knowledge check was conducted by Dr. T. Nalini ma'am and judged by A.R. Arnachalam sir. The student coordinators were Junaid from third year and Kavi Dashni from second year. There were a total of 5 teams. The winner of the event was Vivek Jyoti Rai and Bhavisha from Welltech Rangaraj Dr. Saguntala R&D Institute of Technology. Presentathon was conducted by Dr. Dahlia Sam ma'am and judged by Dr. Josephine. The student coordinators were Syed Rasul Khan from third year and Rajan Kumar from second year. There were 7 teams who demonstrated their innovative ideas. The winner of a presentathon was Sindhuja Pandian and Sangeeta Ganchidran from St. Joseph Institute of Technology. Blackout was conducted by Mrs. S. Shobna ma'am and Mrs. M.V.S.L. Tejasri ma'am and judged by Dr. Sudaman sir. The student coordinators were Subendran from third year and Vaishali from second year. And the excellence certificate has been bagged by Gishani Satish from Dr. MGR University, and Mohammad Shafiq and A. Somasundaram has got second and third place. Meme was conducted by Mr. A. Kameshwaran sir and judged by Dr. V. N. Rajavarman sir. Bharat Kishan from third year and Nasrin Banu from second year were the student coordinators. Totally, six teams were participating, and the winner was R. Bhatnapriya and H. Harshita from Etiraj College for Women, and A. Somasundaram from Dr. MGR University has got the second place. Film Night was conducted by Ms. R.S. Rashika ma'am and judged by Jeevalata ma'am. The student coordinators were Kanishka from third year and Pavitra from second year. The winner of the event has been bagged by R. Dinesh Prasad and L. Dhanush from Dr. MGR University. Creative Resim was conducted by Mrs. K. Nitya ma'am and judged by Dr. Gomadi ma'am. Mukesh from third year and Deepa Lakshmi from second year were the student coordinators. Sanju Sri from St. Joseph Institute of Technology has bagged the excellence certificate for this event. And V. Aruna from ACS Medical College has won the second place. And now, for the great ending to this beautiful event, we have with us our alumni, Mr. Aditya Ganapati from 2011 to 15 batch. Facing challenges with strength, determination, and confidence is what matters, and we all have done it. The successful completion of Sparkle'21 proves that we, the students and faculty from the Department of Information Technology, are capable not only in academics but also in several other aspects. The Golden Day will be a remarkable experience for these students in our lifetime. Congratulations to all the winners and participants. Thank you all.
Thank you, Charmati. We appreciate all the participants to your active participation in events and congratulations to the winners on your well-deserved success. We feel honored to have with us Dean of Computer Science Department, Dr. V. N. Rajavarman sir. Now I request him to give the felicitation address.
Very good afternoon to one and all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah. First of all, today I'm very happy. I think with about our special guest, my dear beloved students, Aditya Ganapati. First, I would like to thanks to our young president, ACS Arun Kumar sir, for giving the wonderful chance and opportunities for conducting the one-day virtual national symposium, Sparkle'21, on during this hectic environment. Then I'm seeing only short time the posters, everything. I think last week only the symposium work I think started. Within the short time, particularly this time, this period, they are arranging and organizing in some smooth manner, in a organized manner by the Department of Information Technology. I think very much proud about that department, especially the head of the department, Dr. Kanya ma'am, and other all staff coordinators, particularly Tamil Selvi Shobana, and all staff, all faculty members of information technology for initiating and conducting this event. I think I appreciate and applause to everybody. And I congratulate all of you. Apart from this, the students coordinator. Without the students, we are not conducting this symposium. Already we have conducted. I was one of the coordinator of symposium in 10 years back. So without the students, without student coordinators support, we can't conduct. So only this purpose we are conducting every year this type of symposium. I mean, apart from academic activities of the students, curriculum oriented activities of the students must get aware and society, how to behave with others, how to make the events, how to gather the hands and give some good results. That means improving the student leadership qualities. That purpose only is the behind of these types of events. So I think all of the students will get that type of experience by this. In virtual also we are getting. Unfortunately, we are conducting virtually. When you do in offline, that times we can feel and identify these types of qualities improvement. So this is only for leadership quality improvement purpose. Apart from, I am thinking academic activities. So particularly is my beloved students, Aditya Ganapathy is a chief guest. Very much proud and very much appreciate. He was one of the member of coordinator conducting the symposium, right? But he will give the, I think, I hope, will give the inspiration to our, I think, his student juniors. I congratulate heartiest wishes to Aditya Ganapathy for joining here, particularly in it is on time. I think early morning at 3:30, 3 o'clock, California. I'm seeing your post, big data engineer, right? I think Polo Alta Network. I couldn't remember Alta Network company, Polo Alta Network companies. So very much proud, and I wish, and again I congratulate to you for joining and coming and going to give the felicitation address and valedictory address in this event. So I welcome, I thank on behalf of our Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute and Management and all our staff members. I thank you again. Then I wish all of the participants from these various places in this country, particularly all winners and runners, I congratulate. I think it may be it could be a different experience for them. So I congratulate. You have to participate in future also, right? By this you will get some different experience and different knowledge. Hope. So I congratulate, and once again I thank all of you and conducting this event. Behind of this event, so many people are working, particularly the network engineers and other peoples, other supporters, right? So all of you, I am giving my congratulations, and also I pray the Almighty will get the good health in this period. Be care, and will get a bright future also. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to hear from the guest of the day. I call upon Divyashri to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Aditya Ganapath, sir.
I am profusely elated to take an opportunity to introduce a man with a great vision and mission. An icon for hard work is from our college alumni and our great and our guest, Mr. Aditya Ganapati, who has completed his graduation from Dr. MGR University in 2011 to 2015 and master degree from Carnegie Mellon University. Sir is certified from Microsoft in several domains like web development, database administration, and relational team consent. Sir has started as a software engineer in Sagitic Solution to now currently working as a big data engineer with Palo Alto Network in California. Hearty welcome you, sir.
We are privileged to hear from you, sir. Over to you.
It's really nice to be among my fellow MGRians. It really feels great to see all the faculties from the Department of Information Technology. And thank you very much, Rajavarman sir, for your kind words. I guess you overstated a little, but yeah, it has been a great journey with MGI University. And I actually wanted to thank all the faculties and all the staffs at MGI University, and also Dr. AC Shanmugam and Engineer ACS Arun Kumar sir. I mean, this is not something that was told to me like provide thanking address to all the senior people in the college. It is not the customary thing that happens as usual, but there is actually a story behind this, and I'm really grateful to be a part of MGI University. So yeah, before that, I would like to thank everyone for coming here. And yeah, I had a short story to tell about how I ended up in MGI University. So yeah, so this was back in 2011. As Kanya ma'am and Rajavarman sir were saying, I wasn't the greatest of student. I was a little naughty. So I ended up not scoring very well in my 12th standard, and I wasn't actually eligible for an admission in engineering in most of the colleges. I came to Tamil Nadu with the guidance of my uncle, who said that you should probably try for an engineering seat in Tamil Nadu. And I tried a few colleges. One of the colleges, they asked like 15 lakh rupees as capitation fees. Another college I went to, they were like the watchman himself told me that you're not eligible, but we like serve free food. You came from Mumbai all the way, have food and go. So that was my situation back then. I had no chance of getting into engineering. But luckily, I heard about MGI University. I came here. I went to the counseling office in T Nagar, and I had an opportunity to sit down with them and have a chat. And there was an old guy who had a look at my mark sheet. I'm not really sure if he saw my mark sheet properly. If he had seen my mark sheet, he wouldn't have given me admission. But as soon as he told that, yeah, we have admissions open, my dad was like, hide your mark sheet before he sees you and kicks you out again. So that's how I actually ended up by luck in MGI University. And I guess without that admission in MGI University, I would have never been. It would have never been possible for me to get into a professional degree field or end up where I am today. So that is why I'm really thankful for MGI University management, Dr. ACS Arun Kumar, and everyone, staff and faculty, for giving me this amazing opportunity to be a part of this institution and help me develop as a person as well as professionally, and bringing me where I am today. So, with that, let us come back to some of the amazing memories that I had during my time at MGI University. So, yeah, so when I was in MGI University, we had a similar symposium which was called Techastra. And I was a part of that symposium. I was really active when it came to contributing to these events. And it had been a really great experience being a part of the Techastra team. I was involved in designing, that is invitation posters, banners. That was one of the things that I specialized in, and I had a great time during the events. And that was something, probably that was the best memory of my time during MJ University. So I was a part of multiple teams. In fact, I also took care of designing posters and banners for other events apart from Symposium. So that kind of became a habit for me, that every time. And our college is like really active when it comes to organizing these events. We used to have a event every week, and every week it used to be either Geeta ma'am or Kanya ma'am calling me over and asking me to start working on some or other posters or banners. And it had become such a habit that as soon as I used to come into the .NET lab, which is the Apple lab right now, I used to come to the .NET labs. Kanya ma'am like was like மறுபடியும் வந்துட்டியா ஓடி வாங்க. It used to be like that. I used to get OD so much I hardly attended any classes. But that's not my advice for you guys. It wasn't really helpful missing those classes, but yeah, doing that thing, contributing to Tecastra at the symposium back then was a really great experience. And that is something that I guess was a really cherished and memorable experience for me. But one more thing I wanted to tell you, that in spite of having all the fun, it was really important for me to maintain my academic grades and make sure that I was scoring, because I have already had one bad experience with scoring low marks and not being eligible for admission in other colleges. So the whole point of me mentioning this story is, no matter where you are right now, no matter how low your scores are right now, there is always chance for you to improve your scores and do great things in life. Probably if you have a few paper arrears right now, don't worry about it. Even I had a arrear, so it doesn't matter. It is not going to stop you from progressing in your life. But just make sure that you're concentrating on your education when it needs to be done. It's important to have fun in college, and this 4 years that you're spending there right now, I don't think you're going to have that much fun anytime soon, at least once you're out of college. So enjoy this time, but also make sure that you're not throwing it away. Spend enough amount of time on education, and make sure you're doing your assignments and exams on time. And I'm sure if you work hard, you would be seeing the right results soon. So yeah, that's my message to all the people that are coming up there. No matter how hopeless it is, how challenging the times are right now, if you work hard to improve things, things are going to improve. And like yeah, I was never a great student. I was just an average Joe, and the only thing about me was I was ambitious, and I needed to achieve my dreams. I knew that, so I put in the right amount of hard work. There are no shortcut to success. I won't call myself successful as of now. I am still, it's a work in progress, but I have an ambition set, I have a goal set, and that is something that I'm progressing towards. Yeah. So I had a couple of message for people from second and third year. So you have a lot of time in your hand right now to work on things that you're not good at. You still have 1 year before you are going to enter into the job market to improve your skill set. So one of the important things as an information technology engineer out there is to learn coding. And I know, I being a student from IT, I wasn't myself a great coder during the college days. I just barely knew the minimum basics of coding. But when it came to job search, I knew that I needed to learn coding, and there was no other way you are going to enter an IT industry and work as a programmer or a developer or an analyst unless you don't know to code. You can't really do that. Uh, so that is something that you got to learn. Certifications are a really important thing. So I would really suggest you people to enroll into various certification like AWS, Azure, cloud certifications, programming certifications, web development databases, and all those things. So that kind of proves your credibility that yeah, you have passed a professional certification and you are good at certain things. So that is one thing. Also, learn things about development tools, because coding is probably not one thing that's only going to help you. There are a lot of tools out there which are going to be useful for you for development. So get your hands on tools, and these things are going to help you survive in the industry out there. And for the fourth year students, the final year students, if you think you don't have time, it's already too late, you're wrong. I'll tell you a secret. I was not good at coding till the eighth semester. But once I realized that I'm going to be graduating in a month and I don't have enough programming skill to pass an interview, that's when I started to learn coding. And I guess I managed to learn barely enough coding to crack an interview. But still, I made it through an interview. I got selected, and that was kind of my first job. And I learned most of my skills. I picked up most of my skills at my first job. So that's something that I would want to give you as an encouragement. Like, if you think you're lagging behind, don't worry. It's never too late to start. There is always time, and I'm sure if you put in the right amount of effort in the right place, you would be able to achieve things that you think are difficult right now. So yeah, after my engineering, I had an exciting journey. I worked in Pune for a couple of years, and I moved to US to pursue my master's from Carnegie Mellon University. And currently, I'm working as a big data engineer. I work with Palo Alto Networks in California, and yeah, that's about me. So there is something that I wanted to share with you guys. Like, being 6 years in the industry, I've realized one thing, that learning never stops. You have to continuously keep learning and keep yourself up to date. And you can become obsolete very quickly if you stop learning. It is a little easy to learn things when you're at the current stage where you are as a student. The only thing that you have to do is learn. But once you're out in the industry, I don't think you're going to find that much time to work as well as to learn new things. So this is the best time that you have right now. Give it all to learning new technologies out there. Make sure you're challenging yourself every day. And once you feel that you're comfortable in a particular position, that is the start of your downfall. Never get comfortable, never get into a comfort zone, never feel that, okay, I know this and I'm done. Keep learning new things, keep challenging yourself, and that's how it's going to be here onwards. At least in the pandemic times, most of the companies are not really trusting the grades that people are getting. So the only way you're going to be able to crack an interview is to actually perform well in an interview. So that is it. I don't really want to be a guy who's going to talk to you about all the technical things. I saw Swami sir's presentation today morning. He gave you a lot of insight into how the industry is in India. So I wanted to make this session more of a conversational session where you get to ask me questions, I get to ask you questions, and we get to know a little more about each other. You can get to ask me anything, things about my time at MGI University, my work experience as a software engineer or data engineer, how I prepared for my master's, how is the education experience here in the US, or anything in general. So this would be a great opportunity for us to interact with each other. I can help you with advices in career planning and all those things. You can ask me about latest technology. You can ask me anything. Let's have an AMA session. And I believe that we have an opportunity to learn from each other. I get to learn things from you guys. You can learn things from me. So let's go ahead and have an open mic session, Rasul, and I'm handing it over to you people.
Yes, sir, thank you. Sir, there are a few questions regarding to the data scientist.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
If a student is from the non-technical background also, considering like biotechnology or something, branches, mechanical, chemical,
Mm-hmm.
how they are going to work in the data analyst or data scientists, sir,
Okay,
to start their career
so
path? Is it good to start, sir?
yeah, of course, there is never a bad point to start your career into information technology or any field. So this would be a little bit surprising for you. The data science head in my team used to work as a plumber. He doesn't have a professional degree. Is that surprising enough for you guys? He worked as a plumber
Yes, sir.
initially, and then he got into a data entry job and he learned a little bit of information technology, coding, and stuff. And now he works as a data scientist. So the only thing that I would say is there is no bounds for you out there. A proper way to start a career in data science or data engineering or data analytics would be to strengthen your base in mathematics. Data science requires a lot of machine learning, applied machine learning knowledge. So it's
Yes.
important for you guys to have a good basic understanding of how machine learning works and how mathematics works for machine learning. And data science is just data right now is the new gold, is the gold in the 21st century, and it's probably the biggest industry that's out there. And there are a lot of opportunities in data engineering, data science, and data analytics out there. So a good way to start would be to learn more about different types of data and how data works, and a little bit about applied machine learning is something that you can start with, and then you can start getting into data science and analytics.
Yes, sir, thank you. Sir, Can you wait a minute?
Mhm.
Waiting for the
Yeah,
question.
sure. Take your time.
Yes.
So, Rasul, you're in third year right now?
Yes, I am from third year.
Oh, nice. How's it going out there?
Yeah, sir, it's going good.
Hey, stop calling me sir, man. Just call me Adi. I'm not too elder to you. Might be for 4 or 5 years elder. That's okay. So right now everything's offline, or do you have to go to colleges for labs or practicals or anything?
No, sir, it's from online only. The
Oh,
lab
everything's
exams are
offline.
going to conduct from online itself.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Yes, sir, there are still no questions, so we can end up the section.
Okay, yeah, sure. It was really nice meeting everyone. Thank you for hosting me, and all the best. And I would like to share my LinkedIn ID. Probably you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you want. Any questions you guys have regarding anything related to careers, information technology, data, you can always feel free to ping me. I am on LinkedIn and my extension is AADIG. That's Alpha Alpha Delta India Golf. That's like
Yes, sir.
linkedin.com/
Yes, sir.
AADIG. Yeah, just feel free to connect with me. Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, and a special thank you to Kanya ma'am, Rajvarman sir, and Geeta ma'am for giving me this opportunity. And they played a really important role in helping me be where I am, and I'm thankful for them. Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Sir,
See ya.
there is one more. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. For the projects of the data science, where we have to conclude, sir? If I'm a
For
student or if it's from the fresher to contribute in the open source.
In open source, it's probably there are a lot of open source data sets that you can find online. Just start with Googling basic open source data sets for data science. Python would be a good language to start, and you have a lot of libraries in Python that's going to help you with modeling the data and performing your tests and then validating your results. So uh, learning Python would be a good start, and then using the open source libraries out there. Like I can't remember any libraries right now. It's been some time since I did data
Yes, sir.
science. I'm mostly into data engineering these days. But yeah, and then there are a lot of open source data sets that you can find on Git, and there are open source projects that already implement data science. So a good way to start there would be getting into one of these projects and trying to debug the code out there, and you can probably that will be a good start for you guys.
Yes, sir. Sir, there is one more question, sir.
Mhm.
The viewers are requesting about the cyber security field, sir.
Okay. A cyber security field. What do they want to know about cyber security field? So the interesting thing is, I started out into cyber security field. So my first job offer was from this company called SISA. It was a Bangalore-based information technology company, and that's how I got started into cyber security. So it was actually a funny way I got into the company. I got to know that I'm going to be interviewing for the company a day before, and I spent the whole night reading random cybersecurity related stuff, and I found it really interesting. So I
Yes, sir.
attended a couple of ethical hacking classes, and that's how I got interested into cybersecurity. And right now, cybersecurity is pretty hot, given that everyone's working from home. There are a lot of chances for people to exploit vulnerabilities that are out there. There are open networks into which people are connecting their work laptops. So cybersecurity is probably one of the most in demand fields right now. A good way to start will
Yeah.
be with one of the CISA certificates, which will be Certified Cyber Security Professional or Certified Information Security Professional certifications. Will kind of help you get started into security testing, penetration testing, and all those kind of things. And if you want to be more on the cybersecurity or protection side. It will be good to know the testing part of it, as well as a bit about software engineering and how to secure your networks and all those kind of things.
Yes, sir. There is one more question, sir.
Hmm.
If someone wants to choose the fields, like which of the
Hmm.
fields, like testing field and development field, like data science fields, which one is the best to choose right now, sir? In the
Best in
present,
the terms of what? There are best in the terms of work satisfaction. There are best in the terms of money. There are best in the terms of. So it's basically
about the
about what
future
you
and
like.
how to prepare for itself.
So
About the
data
future,
itself. Yeah. So data itself is something that holds a lot of potential in the future. Data is something that's gonna stay here for a very long time to come. It is like the internet boom we had. Now we are having the data boom. So data is something that's gonna stay for a long time over here. So the first step of working with data is data engineering. So what I do as a data engineer is can basically say that I am a plumber. So what a plumber does is he gives connection for water from one side to another side,
yes, sir.
like water connection. So similarly, I create pipelines for data to flow from one location to other location. We ingest data from multiple sources like flat files, SQLs, APIs, and many other sources. We drop them into data warehouse. We transform those things, and then we provide it
Yes,
to our client and end users who could either be analytics team or could be data scientists. So what data scientists do with the data that we provide them is they apply their machine learning algorithm, and applied machine learning algorithms help them find patterns in that data, and that kind of helps them predict the future outcomes using that data. And analytics people are the one who use the output from both data engineers as well as data scientists, and try to gain insight from the data and provide it to the upper management or the people who are in the place of making decision to decide what's going to be the best path for a particular organization to head towards it. So
yes,
these
sir.
are three different fields. All the three fields have a lot of potential in them. Pay wise, I guess data science pays a lot, and there is a lot of demand for data scientists right now in India as well as across the world. Data engineers are also something that's evergreen, and data analysts are like it's a good way to get started into data because it's not very technical in the terms of it's not tech heavy, like you don't really have to do a lot of code. If you're good with SQL, if you're good with reporting tools like Tableau, Excel, or
Yes,
Microsoft Power BI, it's probably more like a tool based job, so it will be a good start. If you don't want to get into a hardcore coding job, if you want to get into a hardcore coding job, you can get into data engineering side. And if you want to get into more like research related and brainy stuff, you can go into data science.
yeah, okay, sir. Sir, there is one more question.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we hear some words about the embedded system with AI, sir? Means what is
Embedded
embedded?
systems with.
Like, yeah,
So I am not much into embedded systems, but what I know about embedded systems right now is like AI being prevalent in everywhere, and with IoT, like a regular chip itself, like that has any system that's like a system on chip processor is kind of working. It's kind of moving towards being AI compatible. So how do I put it? It's like so in general for information for artificial intelligence you have a certain kind of computation that is kind of little different from a regular thing that the processor does. So for doing something like a hardcore computing in hardcore intensive computing, you require more like a graphic processing thing. So developing systems
yes,
that
sir.
are compatible for doing that kind of calculation are something that's related to embedded systems in AI, but that's not my forte, so I can't speak much
Yeah,
about it.
yes, sir.
Okay.
We are enough with the questions, sir.
Yeah. Thanks, Russell.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving an encouraging speech and precious suggestions towards success. Don't let the sun go down without saying thank you to someone and without admitting to yourself that absolutely no one gets this far alone. I would like to call Miss Shobana ma'am to give the vote of thanks.
Yeah.
So, good evening, everyone. I'm Shobna, working as assistant professor in Department of Information Technology at Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, and I'm here to present the vote of thanks for valedictory address for Sparkle'21. So it's my honor and lucky to have the opportunity to give the vote of thanks on this special day. First, I would like to thank our guest, Mr. Aditya Kanabadi, for spending his wonderful time with us, and special thank for accepting invitation in his busy schedule. Thank you, sir. Next, it's my pleasure to thank Honorable and Dynamic President Engineer ACS Arun Kumar, who has been a great continuous support system in all the events. And I extend my special thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Geeta Lakshmi, Register Dr. C. Palanivel, Joint Register Dr. V. Silraj, and Dean ENT Dr. Sendilvel, and Additional Dean Rajavarman sir for their guidance and encouragement in all our effort. My heartfelt thanks to my heads and colleagues who work hard to ensure that this event become a milestone. My special gratitude to the distinguished participants, without whom this event would not be a resounding success. Once again, I thank you for your attention, and thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I thank everyone once again for joining with us today. Stay connected with us. Do subscribe to our department YouTube channel. Do participate in our future events. On behalf of the Department of Information Technology, I wish that you all stay happy and healthy during this pandemic. Thank you once again. Take care. Bye.